Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News Channel. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So just recently, an entire police department in Kenley, North Carolina quit. They quit because they got a black city manager, a black woman by the name of Justine Jones, and the police chief, I should say former police chief because he quit, Josh Gibson, said this on his Facebook page. I have put in my 2-week notice along with the whole police department, Sharon Evans and Christy Thomas with the town of Kenley after 21 years of service. The new manager has created an environment I do not feel we can perform our duties and services to the community. I do not know what is next for me. I am letting the Lord lead my way. I have loved this community. It has become my family and one of my greatest honors to serve. God bless you all in Kenley. Because that's how I heard it in my head as I was reading it, right? And so all he basically said was, you know, a bunch of nothing. Him and 2 white women, they quit. So the 2 white women, they were the city employees, and then a total of him and 5 police officers quit, because I guess it's a fairly small town, and so they made up the whole police department. They quit, but they really didn't have any good reason to do it. And one lady talking about, well, I just couldn't work under that environment. It's like, what environment? Like, what happened? Did she say something to you? Did she do something to you? Did she eat your donut? Like, what happened? They weren't able to say. And so it's pretty much racism. Now, Justine Jones does have an extensive career in law enforcement, and it sounds like she's actually had to sue another police department in South Carolina for discrimination and some other things. And so, you know, being in the dirty South as a black woman that's trying to, you know, do great things, if you will. Again, she's the city manager. I guess she would come across people like that. But a neighboring community was like, you know what, we'll go ahead and lend our police officers over there until they can get it together, because we don't feel like citizens should go without protection because, you know, the police force quit for no good reason at all. Well, I'm sure those good white folks that quit will have no problems finding a job somewhere else, because a lot of white people in the South love their racism and they're going to stick by the people regardless of what it is, right? And so hopefully Justine Jones does a good job there in Kenley, North Carolina, and, you know, that she is safe and all of that, because if they will go to those lengths to try to prove a point, you know, that she's not progressive enough for them, or she's too progressive, or whatever it is, ain't no telling what they might try to do to that sister. So we're going to pray for her protection and everything else. So y'all let me know what you think of the story. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism, the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.